Assalamualaikum and very good morning. I start with our beautiful video.
The future of smart drives organizational performance, boosts productivity, offers faster response times, and ensures sustainable communities around the world. The future of smart begins with GIS. Today's competitive advantage revolves around data. Field data, sensor data, and enterprise data all flow into your organization at volume and speed unimagined before now. GIS turns big data into insight at the speed of business. It transforms data quickly, finding patterns even before you begin your analysis. Unique contextual maps layer and integrate data based on space and time attributes, creating an interactive digital view of your data so you can explore it, enrich it, and interpret the results. The power of advanced analytics creates a new kind of awareness that identifies opportunities and threats in your operations, putting the geography of your organization to work. GIS turns your data into insightful real-time dashboards that enable you to speed decision-making and react to changes as they happen. Prescriptive analytics validate those decisions and offer sophisticated techniques that process data at speed and scale. The power of GIS allows you to share insights and maps throughout your ecosystem, completing the circuit of information. Now, anyone in your organization can understand and act on the insights you've created. The future of smart is here, now.
So, Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. So, I'm really excited to share with you with our vision of building smart communities. So we have a different approach in the becoming a smart community. It's something you build, I think, over time, and everyone is different in terms of the stages of the journey. In this, as we have a different models, which is we are not going to solve one or two problems, or moving to a city forwards or a state or a nation. So we're going to actually show you an approach that allows you to move from a planning department or a health department or even law enforcement and all the other disciplines in organization to actually serve forward more efficiently. All communities have an aspiration to be desirable and thriving place where people want to live, work, or play, and even visit to a beautiful places. So what quality of community do you look for to raise a family, work, or even to go to vacation? So most of the people looking for these same qualities in the places they resonate with: safety, healthy, livability, sustainability, prosperous, and well-run. And is today, in the world, people are especially expected their governments are resilient, engaging, innovative, and also collaborative. So we are not saying that communities are not broken. So they are delivering the functionality services. At this time, they are doing amazing things that people and also community depends on to live their lives. But many times, the new innovative services are not sustainable, not repeatable, or even integrated each other. So communities are highly competitive with each other. And communities want to provide a new attractive services, understand what services can be retired, on how to make the services sustainable, so they want to provide the highest quality of life for their community. So what actually holding your community back? What keeping you from achieving your goal? Are your population declining? Are your citizens expecting new amenities? losing tax revenue to your neighbors. So all communities have three infrastructure that running the community: people, physical, and also IT. And as demand to this infrastructure, they are maxed out. So there are a lot of challenges in people, for example, whereby they need to work multitasking, retiring, learning curve with the new hires. For physical, they need to invest in new things. So to add the stress on this infrastructure, you and I are living in a world increasingly challenged. So the evidence is very clear. So even from your own work in climate change, in loss of nature, in loss of biodiversity, in the web of all of these things creating social conflicts. So this evidence is clear that our current path is not sustainable. So it's actually a serious statement and not one that I feel comfortable in acknowledge very often. So we need to be smartest, ladies and gentlemen. We need to do everything we can. We need to muscle out of the best science that we have, the best technology that we have, the best people that we have. So what community need is a synergy between four areas, which is people, process, data, and also technology. So data is actually being the glue that connect all of these areas together. So to see a progress of a result, it takes people taking action. And people are actually communities' biggest asset. They can perform many complex tasks and give your community in personality to allow your people to make critical decisions and also make adjustment. Government processes need to be agile enough to adapt with the change, and this is critical to keeping communities progressing. So every smart community may be different, but they all actually share a common operation traits. So each actually rely on a real-time insight for evidence-based decision-making, more effective collaborations, and also public engagement. So using the data to act in this community-based interest, which is proactive administration, embodied the following characteristics. The first one, which is forward-thinking leadership and strategy, whereby we need a modern leaders rely on facts, which is not a gut feeling. Second, the data-driven decision-making, which is we really need a data to drive us to make a decision. Collaboration across the department. We need a data which is to collaborate each other, to have a beautiful information, to share with the citizen. Real-time awareness is very important to gather a right information to a citizen and civic engagement. So we are living in an interesting time that everything is evolving in a rapid rate. So our world is actually undergoing a major digital transformation. And with the Twitter feeds or even Instagram feeds coming in, we are now aware of this that we are not able to know before, even like we know that it's happened NGIS and PICC. So the world is being wired out with everything. So the Internet of Things promises to measure virtually everything that change and move in real time. So how do we fix the limitations, resolve these ever-growing challenges, inspire innovation, and have the capability of a smart communities? So you start by understanding what connect of these drivers, DATA, data, and specifically two elements of all data, location and also time. So these attributes give context to problem and becoming a smart community. It is known in many studies that location and the science of understanding this relation is critical in the approach to being a smart community. This science and also tools to enable smart community is GIS. GIS and mapping, they are becoming essential element and important element. The technology aspect is getting smarter. So the technology is not enough, but to work acknowledging that the capability that exists today is allowing us to become smarter. It is integrating and leveraging many new tools, faster commuting, of course, more IoT, remote sensing, more data collection, more type of data are being observed and collected. Also, a connectors and integration in between this new data and analytical system. And also more advanced tools for analysis of this very large data set. We are not only looking for a 2D or even 3D, but also space-time analysis to give us insight to what the future might hold if we do this or that in this time. So GIS, I guess, is your profession, is our technology, provide the framework and the process for creating such as a smarter world. It bringing together all data, integrate the data, it manage the data, it brings it into an abstraction that people can understand, an abstraction that can be easily visualized and inform the world. The language of spatial analysis. It provides the capability to unlock data full potential. Understanding where they are, measuring size, shape, and distribution, determining how places are related, finding the best location and path, even detecting and qualifying patterns. And aspirations get translated into actionable, real-world smart apps. So this is among the common initiatives in most state and also local government implemented worldwide. So for instance, like reduce traffic congestion, create more affordable houses, and many more. So these initiatives are measurable goal and strategy to improve a particular community needs. So to be effective, initiative require a collaboration across government agency, citizen communities, and businesses. So for example, there is no department of affordable houses or even reduced traffic conditions. So the initiative must be supported across department, involve everybody in the organization. Same goes to initiative of clean water. It really requires collaboration across government agency and citizen communities. Or economic development initiative example. So in the era of smart cities, it can be difficult for government, of course, to invest in the digital infrastructure necessary to make change happen. So same goes for our customer, City of Los Angeles. They want to creating an interoperable business intelligence system was no exceptions. But through this challenge came the innovations. So they're working with us, Esri, the Los Angeles city built a geo-hub using a familiar technology that the city already own and invests, ArcGIS. So the platform known for making maps now act as a needle and thread, bringing the gap between the city department and serve up a seamless tool for staff to collaborate and share data, maps internally and also externally. So one of the examples, which is a clean street application that enable not only across department, but also a community to know what is the project happen in your neighborhood. The Clean Streets is an application that really helps the Bureau of Sanitation drove more than 22,000 miles of public street and alleys to actually assign each street a cleanliness score. And the resident can actually explore this information on a GeoHub to actually analyze the cleanliness of street near to their neighborhood, and also it's really help the city staff to use the data to prioritize cleanup effort, prevent the illegal dumping, and also deploy 5,000 trash bins in the right location. And they do also have an application, a livable street, and also initiative of a Vision Zero, which is a global initiative. The goal is to reduce severe injuries and also death in a roadway collision. And these are the cities that have implemented smart city concept using Esri platform. So like Singapore, Master City Abu Dhabi, Honolulu in the United States, and even Gift City in India. And communities far and wide recognize the data and also the GIS at the heart of their initiative. And they're working various government for decades, has positioned that Esri as a mentor to help them to becoming a smart organization. And also our experience has shown that a structural framework for a smart implementation always produce more favorable outcome. So with the right mindset and also the right partner, and working together with the expert data, technology, and also government, they can jumpstart to produce a smart application and working as a smart organization. So jumpstart your smart community with the secret to success by downloading our smart guide, and also do visit our booth outside to discover how actually you can become a smart organization, and exploring the possibility using our technology, and we will show you a great example how you can start with. Last but not least, I take this opportunity to actually invite you all to joining our Esri conference in October 25th this year in Kuala Lumpur Convention Center. Thank you.